folks, welcome back to the channel. Two goals today: catch some crappie, then go catch some bass if that works out. It's early spring. It is actually April 15th, Good Friday. Happy Good Friday, everybody. And I'm not much of a pan fisherman, everybody knows that, but in the early spring it's easy to catch crappie because they go shallow. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to hit a shallow channel, put a minnow under a bobber, and then throw like a little roadrunner with a grub on it and catch, I don't know, 5, 6, 7, 8 crappie, however many we get, and then go try to catch some bass after that. Problem is, it's supposed to be 20-mile-an-hour winds, so right now it's calm. It's about 8:30 in the morning, so let's go try to accomplish mission number 1, which is crappie, see how that goes, and then we'll go from there. Here we go. There we go. Hey, we finally got us one. That's a good one too. That's what I'm talking about right there, folks. Now we got us one. I gotta sit out the back. The wind's blowing so hard. I hope this is a crappie. If it is, it's a really nice one. It's a nice crappie. Look at that thing. Holy cow. That's a giant. That's a damn giant, boys. That's a big old crappie. A couple more of them, we're out of here. We can go do our bass fishing. Footage has been sucky because I'm pan fishing. I can't just leave the camera recording, but that's a big one. All right, I'll try not to scream with this wind, but I don't fish anything fancy. No fancy jigs or anything when I'm pan fishing. Simple slip bobber, little 1/8 ounce split shot, and a hook. I mean, I always use gold hooks. I don't know why. I don't know if it matters. And I put a minnow on there. That's how I crappie fish. Occasionally, I'll put a jig or something on, but generally, if I'm pan fishing, I'm anchored and throwing minnows. So I know a lot of guys that are real good pan fishermen throw all kinds of fancy jigs and stuff. I don't. There's another one. Yes, sir. Oh, I forgot which way the camera was facing. He didn't even take my minnow. There he is. It's another nice one. I'm the worst pan fisherman in the history of the world, I promise you that. But it's spring. Everything's easier to catch in the spring. There he is. Got him. That's a good one. Boy, we still got our minnow. Should we keep going? Hard to stop, I guess. We could get out there in that wind and not catch a single bass, but that's not likely. There's another one. That's another nice one, but I'm using like a 5'6" super ultralight rod. Makes this a ton of fun. Shouldn't boat flip these because you'll lose a lot of them, but that's what I do. I like to live dangerously. Now we got about 10, which is more than I normally keep, but I swear I'm scared to go out there in that wind. Here we go again. I know you can't see me, but just in case it's a crappie, I think it's another bass. I'm just casting this roadrunner out behind me, waiting for that last minnow to get killed. This is definitely a bass. It's fun on this little ultralight rod though. Oh yeah, that's a keeper. That's a nice bass. Oh, that's our first keeper bass of the day. not even fishing for them. I hope it works out like that when we are fishing for them. That's a chunk in about a foot of water. Got him. That's a good one. God, that's a big one. That's a big one there. I can't even see me. Like I said, I am the worst at pan fishing. As far as getting camera views, I always forget my seat because I'm never sitting down. But doing this, you're supposed to be sitting down. There we go. Chunkaroonie. All right, folks, that's enough for the crappie and the pan fishing. We ended up catching probably 20 or 30 fish, counting all the whites and little largemouth in here. But I got close to a dozen crappie now, which is twice as many as I wanted to keep, but I figured my mom and dad wanted to keep some, and the wind out there was howling, so I stayed in here a little longer than I intended. But now I'm gonna go brave the wind, see if we can also get a handful of bass. And this will be a perfect day. We have panfish day and a bass day. If we can do that, we'll call it a success. But 20-mile-an-hour wind, I'm not super looking forward to it, but let's do it. There we go. That's what I thought. Yes, sir. That's a good one, too. Boat flips for everybody. Urgh. Look at that bait. Look at that bad boy. Pre-spawn. All right. So far, mission's going pretty good. There's one. So cool. I should be able to get him in, I hope. Oh, these white bass are fun. That's a big one too. Yes, sir. Look at there. Hey, the wind is killing me. The largemouth aren't really cooperating, so I'm playing with my graph. Oh, sorry there, white bass guy. You guys know that I just got this live scope a week and a half ago. Look at there, from 22 feet down. Bouncing a blade bait right below me. That's so fun. So much fun. There he is. That's not a big one. Oh, wow. Look at that, folks. Look at that. Add that to the mix. Just live scoped a big old perch. Accident. We'll take it. Pretty excited about it. It was awesome. I feel like I'm ice fishing. There he is. Golly, these things are awesome. Come here. One time. Hey, we got one in. I've hooked a bunch of these things. They just keep spitting it. Easy, 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 easy. Folks, I'm just fishing for fun. And it's really hard to leave. I'm in the dang middle of the lake using my graph and just picking these guys off. And from 20 feet down, they feel like dang dinosaurs. It's so cool. Really the first time I've ever been able to do it, so I can't stop. I'm supposed to be bass fishing. I guess technically I am. White bass. So much fun though. Just this little guy here. I had a blade bait on, but they didn't like it after a couple times, but they're attacking this one. There he is. There we go. There's another one. Ain't no small ones. These are all fat, healthy dudes. Easy. Okay. All right. Look at her. So much fun. Big, healthy guys. Ugh. This is a big one. This is a big one. Holy cow. All right. Okay. Why did I do that? Why did I do that? I'm so stupid. The net's right there. That was probably a 4-pound catfish. Oh, that's another brute. I'll get the net if that's another catfish. Golly, that's a stud. That might be another catfish. There are so many fish down there. Holy crapolas. That's not a white, it can't be. Or it's a giant. Oh my God. Come here. Oh man, these little hooks, I'm so scared. There's the leader. Giant catfish. It's way bigger. Well, it's about the same size maybe. I don't know. I'm so excited. Oh, look here. Look at there. What a fish. Holy cow. Fishing off the bottom, live scope. I'd have never caught this guy in a million years without it. So much fun. Look at that guy. To hell with bass fishing. We caught one 3-poundish pre-spawner, we're good. And all the little ones I caught crappie fishing. Alright folks, that was not the way the day was planned, but it ended up being pretty fun for me. Hopefully I can edit it good enough to watch, which if you made it this far, at least it was decent. So, that's it. Caught the crappie we planned on catching. What was it? Just a minnow. I think I told you earlier, a minnow, and then I don't know if I caught any off the Roadrunner or not, but mostly just a minnow under a bobber. No big deal. In about 2 foot of water. And the water temp, in case you're curious, was in between 49 and 51 today, if that helps you. And we were fishing about 2 to 3 feet of water. Other than that, went to go catch bass and got distracted by the live scope. I've only had live scope for about a week. So that was the first day that I really got to sit and play with it, and I had an absolute blast. Caught tons of fish, so I'm liking it quite a bit, but I can see it's going to be a big time distraction. But yeah, that's it. A pretty good day fishing. Hopefully I can throw it together and make it somewhat entertaining, and wish us luck down at Chickamauga. This will be the last video before that, so appreciate you watching.